Hey, Danny. Hi, friends. It is time for English Language Arts. And we have a new friend with us today. This is Donovan, or as we lovingly call him, Donnie. See, he wants to play. Hi, buddy. And of course, Lakar. Lakar, say hi to all of my friends. All right. Well, in Language Arts, we have been working on fairy tales, fables, myths, and all those exciting things. And in each of those stories, we've been doing comparing, contrasting. We've been looking at characters and settings. We've been looking at problem solution, beginning, middle, and end. Well, this week, we're going to really focus in on fables that have morals. That means the story has a lesson to it. And we're going to look at those lessons. And we're also going to take a look again at characters and settings, problems and solutions. Basically, we are covering standard RL 1.1 and 2.5. I can preview a book, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to preview the book, and we're going to identify character and setting. Later this week, we'll do problem and solution. And the book that we will be reading today is The Boy Who Cried Wolf, one of my favorites, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to read the book. Actually, before I do, I'm going to preview it. So if I go to the library and I see a whole bunch of books, I can pick up the book and I can take a look at the cover. And I can look at the cover and I can say, ooh, I wonder what this book is about. What do you think, Lakar? What do you see in the picture?
I see a dog.
There's a dog.
And some sheep.
There are some sheep. Okay, so we know that probably there's going to be a sheep and dog in the story. What else? What do you see, Donnie?
He sees a boy.
He sees a boy. Awesome. So the story must be about a boy and a dog and some sheep. All right, that looks interesting. So I can look at the back now. Oh, I see some other stories, and they're all about animals. I remember Miss Constantine saying that fables were stories where the characters were mostly animals. So I guess these must all be fables too, right, Lakar?
Yeah.
So much I can learn from just previewing the book. I can then open it, and I can turn the pages. Oh, see, there is the boy. He has some kind of stick, and that's right. And he seems to be following the sheep. So he must be taking care of them. Wow. Oh, he loves his dog just like he loved Donovan, right?
Yeah.
So those are our characters, and look where it takes place.
In his hometown on a hill.
Right, in his hometown and up on a hill. Good job. So we haven't even read the story yet, and we found out so much already. Look, there's some other characters.
Ooh, those look like farmers.
They do look like farmers because they're carrying some kind of equipment, right?
Like a rake and a shovel.
Rake and a shovel. Oh, does she look happy over there?
No.
No, not really. We're doing some good previewing. Oh, is it day or night, Lakar?
It's night because you can see the stars.
It's nighttime, so he must have spent the
eyes in
whole...
the bush.
Look, eyes in the bush. Lakar was very observant. Let's see. Is there another character? Oh, he's got big teeth.
I wonder if that was on the cover.
Look at that. I didn't see a wolf up on the cover.
No?
But he's in the title.
Oh.
All right. So we've previewed the book, and this seems like a pretty nice book to read, right?
Yep.
So we're going to read it. Woo! All right. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Adapted by Teresa Lauer. Very nice name. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a young shepherd boy named Peter. He lived with his parents in a village on the hillside. There he is. See? You were right, Lakar. Village and hillside. That's our setting.
Yep.
Peter took care of the other villagers' sheep to make some money and help his parents. Cool.
So he's herding some sheep.
Yeah. Every day, Peter took the sheep to the hilltop. From there, he could see all the houses in the village. Wow, this looks like the cover.
Oh.
Almost. He always went with Lucas, his sheepdog, who helped him herd the sheep together.
Look how happy he is.
He is happy. Before Peter left the house to take care of the sheep, his mother prepared a basket with food. She also warned him to watch out for any wolves that might be on the prowl in search of sheep. Looking after sheep was a boring job. Peter was always alone, and he could often keep busy by counting sheep during the day or the stars at night. Wow, he did a lot of counting, just like we did in math today. One morning when Lucas had gone off to chase some rabbits, Peter got so bored he decided to play a trick on the villagers. Uh-oh, do you think that's a good idea, Lakar?
No.
Let's find out. He climbed to the top of the hill and started shouting in the direction of the village. Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is coming!
That's a bad idea.
The villagers were busy working in the town's vegetable garden when they heard the boy's cries. They immediately ran towards the hill, armed with their farming tools, to chase the wolf and save the herd. When the villagers reached the top of the hill, they saw that the sheep were grazing peacefully, and Peter was nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. Fearing the worst, the villagers began to search for the boy. "Peter, Peter, where are you?" they shouted. Finally, his mother spotted him hiding behind a rock, roaring with laughter. "Peter, you irresponsible behavior has given us all a terrible fright," his mother said. "You must apologize to everybody right away." Peter felt very bad, so he looked at the villagers and said, "I'm truly sorry. I will never do it again." For a few days, Peter kept his word, but one afternoon, he began to feel lonely and bored again. Forgetting his promise, he raced to the top of the hill and again started shouting, "Wolf, wolf, the wolf is coming!"
Oh no.
This time, many of the villagers paid no attention to Peter's cries for help. They thought he was playing another one of his tricks. However, his parents and a few people ran to the top of the hill to help Peter. But when they arrived, they found him laughing hysterically.
No, he was lying.
Oh no. The villagers were very angry with Peter. They warned him they would not come in if he cried wolf again. After realizing how foolishly he acted, Peter promised himself he would not play any more tricks that would upset his parents and the villagers. Peter continued to take the sheep to the hilltop every day. He kept himself busy by playing with Lucas or reading a book. That's what we're doing. Then one evening, as he was resting under a tree, he heard a noise. When he looked down, he saw two red lights glowing at him from the nearby bushes. That's right, Lakar. Peter quickly realized he was looking into the eyes of a fierce wolf that was staring at his sheep. He jumped to his feet, ran to the edge of the hill, and cried out, "Wolf, wolf! The wolf is here! He's taking the sheep!" The villagers heard his cries, but not a single one of them ran to help him. Realizing that no one was going to come, Peter decided to take action and save the sheep himself. He grabbed the food basket and threw it with all his strength, hitting the wolf on the snout. Frightened, the wolf ran off into the forest. He was a lucky boy. When he returned home that night, he told his parents what had happened. Although they were shocked, they listened to everything he had said. When he finished, they said, "Peter, do you see what can happen when people don't tell the truth? We hope that you finally learnt your lesson. Still, we are very proud of you for being brave and saving the sheep all by yourself." And as I said, a fable has a lesson or a moral, so let's see what we learned. What lesson have we learned from his fable? Lakar, can you read me the lesson?
It's important to always tell the truth. Nobody believes people who lie, even when they are telling the truth.
So our message learned from the story, and we're going to be reading it all week long, is that we want to always tell the truth.
I remember one version where the wolf takes one of the sheep
and
gives it back.
Oh, goodness, that's sad. All right, so now we're going to practice finding the character. Can you hold the book up for me so that they can see? Remember, we're looking and previewing the book, so you can look at the front and you can match to see who the character is. Oh, I lost my other character. Oh, there it is.
You okay?
Yes. All right, can you guys tell me who the character of the boy who cried wolf is? Is it Peter or is it Clifford the red dog? Come to the screen and point to the character. You can even match the character to the book. Is it Peter or Clifford the red dog? Good job. It is Peter. Peter is the character. He is the who of the story. Who is the story about? It is about Peter, not Clifford. All right, let's try the setting. Remember, the setting is the where. Where did the story take place? It's also in the front cover, so we don't have to move it. Did it take place on a beach or in a village with hillsides? Touch the screen. Remember, it is the where. Was it the beach or the hillside and the village? Match it to the book. Good job. The setting is the where, and it took place in the village and on the hillside. Well, I love that story, Lacar. How about you? Did you enjoy the story?
Yeah, it's such a classic.
It is a total classic. We're going to focus on the story all week long. Remember, we're talking about predicting and previewing the book. We're talking about characters and settings. And then later this week, we'll look at problem and solution. Right now, on the next slide, you're going to watch a video version of the story, because there are, of course, many versions. As Lacar said, he heard about another version where the wolf actually got a sheep. So remember, we're always going to tell the truth and enjoy. We'll do this again tomorrow. Enjoy the video version.
Bye.